those 77 emojis in the chat. Welcome back for episode number 8. Fellas, this might be the best show to date, man. Oh, it's packed. It's packed with a lot of heat. How you guys doing today, Shaq?
Yo, I'm good. I need a haircut, but that's neither here nor there. I'll get one in a couple of weeks. It's fine.
JD, you cheesing, man. Why you cheesing so hard?
Bro. I was just thinking the same thing. I need to get a haircut, but I wanted to start the show off with congratulating Dell. He's over in Nicaragua, signed with a team over there. So, chat, welcome or help me congratulate Dell.
Yeah, show Dell some love. How's the weather there, Dell?
It's hot. It's about 88.
Like 100 degrees? Oh, 88.
88
it's 88 in Cali, too.
88 and climbing.
Okay, chat, can you guys hear us okay? Let us know what they're saying, man. Let us know.
I think we're chilling.
All right. Chilling? All right, let's get into this show, man. Let's get into it. The biggest news in the NBA across the sports world is James Harden being traded to the Brooklyn Nets. It's crazy. His first game, he's one of 7 to ever score a triple-double in the first game, 32, 12, and 14. Man, like, all of a sudden, he lost weight. People saying he had a fat suit on. He looks good. Maybe that's just the angle of the the camera, but he looks great. His energy is high. He's happy. Man, and this is very scary for Shaq and this Los Angeles Lakers. Man, and I want to say too, we wondered if he was going to pair well with KD, but how could you not when he made a comment saying when you play with really, really good players, man, it's just easy, right? So KD also scored 42 points as well. So Dale, take over, bro. Like, what is your take on this, and what does this mean for the whole NBA now that we've seen it?
Honestly, I'm going to use one of Shaq's favorite slogans. I'm not a prisoner of the moment.
Thank you.
In this. When I'm not, because it's still one more piece missing, and that is people never had an issue with Jordan just playing with Kevin Durant, because we all know it's as simple as 1, 2, 3 to play with that. He doesn't need the ball to do much. He just whoop-de-woo, do what he do. The missing piece is missing.
Keep it real, Dale. Hallelujah. Keep it real.
It's when he gets back, we're gonna see what the dynamic of the trio is. But it's never been based on just James KD alone, because that's simple. Like, that's simple picking. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. You can't. Them two, of course, will always look good together. They complement each other. It's kind of like KD playing with a Kyrie Irving to an extent. You know what I'm saying? So that was never the issue. We gotta wait till old boy get back, and then ask me some questions after that. But it was how they look though. If they all click like this, it's pretty scary, because his talent is pretty crazy. If it's one person, and he said it himself numerous times, that LeBron James, when he look across and he's like, I have to come to work today, is number 7. So we'll see.
Now, JD, before Shaq goes, I want you to tap in on this, because we know what Shaq his angle is going to be. It's going to be bashing Kyrie. But before we get into that, JD, I need you to give us a more balanced, or however you're going to shoot your shot right now.
Here's the thing. Shaq he's going to bash Kyrie. I'm going to bash the entire organization. I hate this trade. I do not think that this is a smart trade from the Brooklyn Nets organization. They're losing all their depth. They're making a short-term sacrifice and bringing in James Harden and sacrificing their future. So some notable names in LeVert, Allen, Prince. Like, you don't have anyone to grow with anymore, so you kind of have to start from scratch once 1 or 2 of these superstars are gone. So really, this is a Hail Mary, and it's like, you have to win a championship now this year, or if you have this roster going into next year, you have to win a championship. Otherwise, why'd you do this? And the other thing is defense. What are they going to do on the defensive side of the ball? They're 22nd in the league of points against at almost 113. So, like, their defense is already slacking, and then they're bringing in James Harden. I mean, offensive onslaught, they're going to score the ball, but are they going to stop their opponents from outscoring them? So, we'll see.
That's crazy. Yeah, you mentioned that they lost defense. A big piece that they lost was Allen. Like, how could you lose that dude? That dude actually is better than DeAndre Jordan, in my opinion.
Sure.
He's younger.
For sure.
He's just there in the moment. He is what DeAndre Jordan used to be. So Shaq, tap in.
Hold on, Shaq. I gotta ask JD a question before you go, Shaq. So JD, you wouldn't have made the trade.
I wouldn't have given up that much, but I understand why they had to give that much up for a James Harden. But I don't like the trade. I would have not made the trade, period, if I was on the management side. I would have tried to grow with this team with the young talent, because I'm not looking at just this year. I'm looking at over the course, of the next.
They're looking at the next
3
years, maybe 4. That's what the Nets are looking at, because they are locked in for 3 more years. One more question. Which one of these players could ever be what James Harden is in the NBA right now?
Well, I'm not saying the young talent could potentially.
I've waited long enough.
Allen, maybe? All right. I just want to know, because people that don't like this trade, you have to understand who James Harden is.
I understand
to take
that.
Gamble. It's just like the Lakers. Were you saying this about the Lakers with Anthony Davis?
No, because what is the young talent that they were getting rid of? Like the Brooklyn was so deep.
What? They got rid of Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball.
Can I go now?
The guy from Nova, what's his name? Hart. And Picks. So, but because the Lakers fan, you get AD next to Braun, it's cool. But it's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, Shaq.
Was Ingram coming off the bench? Sorry. Go ahead, Shaq. Go ahead.
First off, I would like to thank my teammate Charles Jenkins for the subscription at Tier 1. Now you can use some 7-7 emotes. I wish I was more excited, but I woke up a little bit sad this morning. Not really so much sad, but afraid. It was the first time where I felt afraid in years that somebody may be able to knock off my LeBron James. But as I woke up, ordered my oatmeal, it came through, and I got to thinking. I'm looking at the highlights on YouTube. Said, this looks really nice. It looks coherent. It looks fluent. And then, like my good friend Dale said, what about Kyrie? And we have a whole segment on Kyrie, so I'm not even going to get into him now. But I kind of have to. See, here's the thing, folks. KD and James Harden will probably be teammates until their prime is finished. They are both going to re-sign. They are going to stay together. To see James kind of defer to KD down the stretch, it was a beautiful thing. It's kind of how things should go. They know they're going to the finals in the East. I know they're going to the finals in the East. Everybody knows that. But what makes me happy is you can breeze through. But when you meet Jimmy Butler and the gang in the semis, the Eastern Conference Finals, we're going to start to see cracks in the armor. In the finals, maybe not game 1 or 2, but game 3 when they're down, about to go down 3-0 to LA, that's when we're going to see this isn't going to work, especially if Kyrie here. The thing that makes me the most nervous is the potential of them possibly trading Kyrie for somebody that is really going to make them a juggernaut. That's the only thing that I'm afraid of. Because if you send Kyrie to anywhere, let's say for like a Bam or somebody, it starts to get real scary in Brooklyn. But knowing what I know about Kyrie, I fear nothing right now. I'm actually happy. I don't care about their bench. They're going to make the finals, and they're going to have a chance to win it. But Kyrie is going to self-destruct, and James Harden will be next. Kevin Durant is the only one there with the level head, and that's what we're going to see. So does this increase Brooklyn's championship dreams? Of course it does. But you see that man in the bottom left-hand corner? Kyrie is going to sabotage this before it gets off the ground.
Let me ask you a question also, because you guys is like big contradiction when it comes to this. So you said, so say they do lose this finals to the Lakers, right?
Kyrie's
Why
out
you
there.
say it won't? No, why you say it won't work though? Who won their first championship where they went? LeBron lost his first chip with Miami.
No,
And
it's
then
not.
he didn't win his first in LA.
No, let's not get it
Only
twisted.
person that went somewhere and won was Kevin Durant when, of course, he went to the Warriors and they won their first year together.
James
so it's
Harden and Kevin Durant are winning an NBA title together. Maybe 2.
Okay. Oh, you just saying Kyrie is out?
Kyrie. I see them both re-upping and wanting to play together. Whether they stay there or go somewhere else, they're gonna stay together because they just play so fluently. They scored a combined 74 points. Like, that's unbelievable. Those two are unstoppable. Probably more unstoppable than Anthony Davis and LeBron. But LeBron's smarter than both of them, and that's where you'll start to see the difference in the finals this year. They're not winning the finals this year. I'm a little nervous though. I'll give you that. They look amazing. They look amazing together, but Kyrie's not there.
But let me ask you guys this: who do they swap out for Kyrie that will make you not sleep at night?
Has to be a big, like a Bam or like a Rudy Gobert, somebody that doesn't really want the ball, but wants to protect the hoop and just play defense. But if you try to bring in like
Gobert,
an Anthony Davis, I don't think that will work. But like,
you bring back Jared Allen. Bring him back.
No. They weren't gonna win it. They weren't gonna win it with Jared Allen.
No, if they bring back Jared Allen with these 3, that's working. That's for sure clicking. That's for sure. That's why he had to go. And honestly, he was the only person in the trade that I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Honestly, Jared Allen, because Caris LeVert, he was leaving. If it was free agency, if it was he was leaving. He was out.
He's going to get that back.
He was going to get his money. He's not. He's going to get so.
All right, fellas. Like, we're gonna push to this next topic, and like Shaq had mentioned, he couldn't wait to get to this topic with Kyrie. I mean, come on. There's recent reports that he was caught kicking it with the champagne poppy. You know what I'm saying? Drake. He was kicking it with Drake, celebrating his sister's B-Day, and then he wasn't wearing a mask, so he broke NBA's protocol. And then he was seen on Zoom in a, and I respect his passion for, the social unrest, but at the same time, you got a job, bro. You're getting millions of dollars to do something that you love to do. You got to show up to work. And then, the Sage stuff, he's in the news for the wrong things. Let's start this off with JD. What are your thoughts on Kyrie Irving and what's coming out right now?
I mean, like you touched on, he just can't stay out of the media this year. I mean, it's crazy because it's like the Nets are just going to be, for the rest of the year, they're going to be the talk of the NBA, whether it's good, bad, ugly. So long as Kyrie is there. If he leaves, I think that the only talk you're really having with the Brooklyn Nets is, oh man, are they going to win a championship? But with Kyrie there, he's such a distraction. He's been so selfish this year. He's just not taking into consideration his commitments to his team, his teammates. It's a mess, really. It's I don't know what else to say because I know that Shaq is going to go in on this. But yeah, really, it's just the line here worth the distraction. I don't think it is.
I get Kyrie. I understand Kyrie 100%. Dale, I'm going to let you go, but just let me butt in for a second. If I was afraid...
Just butt in and keep going.
Hold on. If I was afraid to lose my job like Kyrie, I didn't get it at first. But when you're a superstar, you start to hear rumblings of things like trades, like James Harden is coming to your team. So what am I going to do? I'm going to act outlandish so you can never trade me. I'm just going to go bonkers. You cannot trade me. No matter how Kevin Durant and James Harden, no matter how good they look together, it doesn't matter. You cannot trade Kyrie now. So he knows that he's good. This is why he's acting out. What team is going to want him? He knows that he is the problem. So who does Kevin Durant and James Harden need? A big. So who's going to start acting crazy? Kyrie. Why? Because you can't trade me. And that's the reason Kyrie is acting like he is acting.
He's just trying to get a free ring.
Listen, he brought KD. And the whole Nets organization is like, KD's never leaving, but you, my friend, are out the door. So what do I do? Like a bad, like a 4-year-old, I start throwing temper tantrums and start doing crazy things. So everybody else is like, dang, I'm glad that's not my kid.
Oh man, tap in, Dale.
One thing I would never do, I would never fully jump into someone's psyche to know what the hell they're thinking. And Shaq loves that angle. He loves to put his feet in other people's footsteps and saying, this is what you think. I don't know what he's thinking, but on the drama scale, I don't think he's doing it because he knows he can't get traded. I don't believe teams won't trade for Kyrie. I don't believe that. I truly 100% don't believe that. But the drama is, and I'm normally on Kyrie's side, but the drama is, bro, you do got a job to do. Like, of course, your personal days you take is your own personal days normally, but we living in different times. COVID controls the world. And if your job do give you those personal days, you can't do things to make them look stupid when it comes to COVID. That's the biggest thing. Like, if it was no COVID and then Kyrie took his personal days and go to Canada and go with Drake and do all this stuff, cool. Imagine, we saw The Last Dance when Phil Jackson gave Dennis Rodman the Vegas trip or whatever he gave him. It wasn't COVID then. If it was COVID then, Dennis, I'm sorry, you cannot go to Vegas. You need to, whatever you need to do. So that is just the difference. Kyrie,
Dale,
you took
last
your
week I
time
was
and
with you on that. I was with you on that last week. Like, oh, you want to enjoy your sister's birthday, but then come on, you're at the government meeting.
That's
on
what
Zoom
I said
during the game
because of COVID. And then during the game start, you like this on the government meeting and doing all that.
He
stuff.
knows James is on the way.
Yo,
It's
Kyrie's trying to
for
join
him
the rest
and
of the
his
world
brand.
and working from home.
My brother said the exact same thing. My brother, he said Kyrie wants to work remotely. He said the exact same thing. So Kyrie, your brand and all that stuff is taking a hit when it should be rising because you're in the media capital of New York City. You know what I'm saying? And you're like a homegrown kid right out of your Jersey, whatever. So your Nike and all that stuff is probably also looking at you like, yo, slow down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, slow down a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's all. But James is coming. I'm gonna just make myself so not tradable. Because people were saying that about James Harden. We had a talk on this show where we was like, do you think teams is backing off because what he's doing? And what happened? He ended up to the exact same team where he wanted to go from the beginning. No problem, like there and smiling and happy, posting every day on the gram like he just got that. I wonder what he gave Landry Shamet for that number.
100,000 for sure.
Need to find that out.
Yeah.
And as you guys mentioned that James Harden, one thing is for sure, he might have had a lot of antics off the court, but you know what you're going to get from him: 100% offense, no defense, but he gonna produce.
I hate that angle also.
I know, but
I hate that angle.
But you know what you're going to get from him. You know what you're going to get from him.
I feel like James plays a little bit of D, but all right.
Me too.
Well, in recent years, though, right?
I mean, when you got better defensive players around you.
But for the videos that come out on his defense, honestly, you could create that for every single person in the NBA. But it's just people harps on it for James so crazy. Like, and I remember when he was with OKC, he was the one guarding Kobe.
Yeah.
But people don't take into account when you got to do so much on offense, you really can't spend that much energy guarding the likes of whoever.
Gotcha. See, that's that basketball knowledge we appreciate from you guys. But I'm excited about this next segment of the show. It's a new one.
Come on.
It's called Beat the Dale.
Come on,
Dale. And
Let's go.
I'm new to this. I don't know what questions are being asked. So y'all have the same chances to win as I do.
So Chat, not Shaq, but Chat. This is one of the segments that you guys have the opportunity to beat Dale. No notes, Dale, as he said, he doesn't use notes. He doesn't pay attention to the doc that we send him during the week to get prep for the show.
They don't
send them. And then he asks for it last minute, hey, send over the doc. All right.
They don't send them.
But Chat, this is
find
your
out 2
opportunity.
minutes what the J Awards and all that, man.
Yeah, off the dome. So
off the ball.
What we're gonna do is I'm gonna read the question, Chat, and then you guys are gonna have the opportunity to answer within the poll, and then we're gonna give Dale the opportunity to go after that.
Yep. So and then let me go. Let me explain the prediction. So for Beat the Dell, we're gonna run a prediction before we start every time we do this segment. You get to bet on yourselves or you get to bet against yourselves. So you get to bet whether or not you think you guys are going to win or Dell's going to win. We're going to give you a minute, and then we'll start running the polls. We'll start asking the questions. So I'm going to start this prediction. You have a minute.
Also, look at the player points. Look at the player points under, I want to say under the message box. You can see that I haven't seen it in a while. You can win one of 3 jerseys, or you can buy them with your player points. You can add a song to one of our playlists on Spotify or Apple. You can highlight your message. 50,000 points get you a brand new PS5, and $75,000 points get you a brand new Apple iPhone. So keep that in mind.
Fire.
When you're betting these points, I wouldn't do it all at once. I don't know who to trust, you guys or Dale.
All right, the prediction's up. We got 20 more seconds on the prediction. There's only one person who's voted, and they voted for chat. Make sure you put your prediction in. It's only 10 points, guys. You want the chance to win some points.
Beat the Dale.
Beat the Dale. Yo,
shout out Jenkins boy. Shout out Jenkins boy. And also Stefanos.
Is Charles on my side?
Let's see. Hold on. Let's unmod. I'll unmod you guys. Jay, do we want to run this?
Wait. It's already.
Okay.
Let me explain something before we go. If
unfortunate,
Charles is not on my side. Charles is
No.
Shaq teammate now, but he was my point guard in AAU when we were growing up. So
Jenkins boy just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Shout out Jenkins boy, my guy. Good luck.
Shout out. Let's go.
It's a pretty small world we live in, where it's like
Still had to put that out there.
We're in Vegas giving up crazy as teenagers, and now he's Shaq teammates in Greece. We're here.
Crazy.
Yo, so I just saw, I don't know if they just made this change or not, but we might do this differently next week. On polls, you can actually, per vote, you can put up player points.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
All right, man. We
Y'all
ready?
ready?
Dale, you ready for this first question?
Go.
Actually, Dale, you answer after the chat.
Please, because I need time to think.
Okay. All right.
Pretty nervous.
Which country hosted the 2004 Summer Olympics? Do I read out the questions?
No,
or the
chat.
answers?
Yeah, you can. While Dale's thinking.
A is China, B is the United States, C is Greece, and D is Australia.
You're a funny guy, Shaq.
All right, can I end it?
You are.
Yo, Scumbag and Stefanos and guys, we're gonna actually unmod you guys in the future, so you guys have the opportunity, maybe by the end of the show at halftime, so you guys have the opportunity to double up your points. My bad about that. I'll work on that as we speak. Let me know if you want to be unmodded. We will remod you after the show. All right, we ready? Dale, can you give us an answer? My bad, Jay. I don't mean to take your job.
Oh, they answered already?
Yeah, they answered. Yeah,
it's on you.
Yes, I'll go see. Also, it's one of the worst. It's one of the worst Olympics for the USA basketball team,
Gotcha.
led by Stephon Marbury, Allen Iverson, and all those guys, coached by Larry Brown.
Dale, are you on your phone?
No.
Stop it.
No,
Stop.
I have 100% faith that Dale will lose honorably.
Yeah, and remember, that's why I said Shaq. He's a funny guy before the question, because look at the answer. You just want to give points away. Of course, they know that.
We got to start off. Light.
Of course.
All right. We ready?
Yes, sir. All right. We're going question number 2. How many MVPs does have? Does he have 0? Does he have 1? Does he have 2? Or D with 3? Yeah, that's kind of easy. I'm not going to cap, right? That's easy. Bro.
All right. And I'm ending these. I can't give you guys the full minute because we can't allow you to go Google search stuff.
That's a fact.
All right, Dale, what is your answer?
Yes, too.
All right, let's crank it up
I
then.
promise.
Yo, hold on really quick before we do the next one. Did we explain how we're going to handle ties?
Oh, yeah. There will be a bonus question.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
There will be a bonus question for any ties.
How many questions are in this for each week? How much questions is it right now? Like, it's going to be like 4 or 5?
There's 5, and then there's a bonus question if need be.
Dope. Yeah,
and all ties go in Dale's favor.
Nice.
Okay.
Correct.
All right.
Ties go to the house.
Let's keep it pushing. Question number 3 is, how many years did Michael Jordan play in the NBA? A, 9 years, B, 12 years, C, 15 years, or D, 18 years? Let's go, chat. All right. Are we going to end it?
Yeah.
In 5, 4,
We're good.
3,
I ended it.
2, 1. All right, bet. All right,
Chat,
Dale,
you
what's
make
your
it
answer?
It's C. 15. Glorious years.
Yo, Chad, I just want to let you guys know Dale is pretty unbeatable. Just when I created this segment, I had that in mind that he rarely will lose. I'm sorry, guys.
But they're good as well, also, though.
Yeah. We heating up.
All right, let's keep pushing. All right, so how many teams did Carmelo Anthony play for?
Now, this is a good question, and it's a very tricky one.
A, 2, B, 4, C, 5, and D, 7. Let's go, chat.
Jay, give me a countdown like you were
5,
doing.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Dale, what is your answer?
All right, this is a very tricky question. But the word says play, right? So I'm gonna go with 4.
Oh, okay. All right.
Boom. Dale, you lost that one. The answer is 5.
Because of
Nuggets, Knicks, Rockets, Thunder, Trailblazers.
Okay.
Now you got
All
one
right.
more redemption.
Come on. All right, so which player below is not in the top 10 for all-time scoring in the NBA? A, Dirk, B, Shaq, C, John Havlicek, and D, Elvin Hayes. Who is not in the top 10 for all-time scoring in the NBA?
Yeah, details. Yeah, they'll trick that last question. I'm going to give him some time to think. I wish we could mute ourselves while he was thinking, but yeah, details.
No,
wow,
I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you
Carmelo.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to tell you what happened. In my mind.
All right, it looks like it's pretty unanimous, so we're ending it.
Dale.
3, 2, 1.
Yep, we're good.
What you got, Dale?
Oh, I'll go C.
Correct.
Correct.
The chat also went C, correct?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, that was easier than the LaMelo one for me.
Yeah, it was unanimous.
Memorial Earn, are you a mod? Because that's why you can't vote if you are or you're not following.
No, you can. I think you can vote on polls regardless, because it doesn't have to do with points. But I don't know, if you're on your phone or something, you might not see it.
I'm so happy they won.
Well, give the chat their player points, baby. You guys should have betted
Hey,
everything.
congratulations, chat.
Good job, chat.
And they voted on themselves.
And the one he lost was his player.
Yeah, exactly. You know what happened, though? I'm thinking all the trades he was in his mind. So I'm like, I wanted to pick 7 because I'm thinking the Hawks trade he went to, Chicago and all that. And you said played, so I just went with 4. I didn't even in my mind think of all the teams. I just said 4. I know he got traded to the Hawks and didn't play Chicago, and they waived him. I was thinking all those stuff. I'm like, should I go 7 or 4? So I just said 4.
Gotcha.
So are we keeping tallies on how many times Dell wins?
Yeah. Chad is up
Okay,
1-0.
just making sure. Oh,
Good
man.
job, Chad.
Yeah, he's up
Okay.
1-0. Racing.
All right.
You honestly
Hey.
got two first questions that was like babies. By the way.
Yeah. It's gimme. All right.
Can we introduce the show first, Dell? Dell, you want me to crank the heat up next week?
No. Honestly, it was perfect.
Okay.
It should have been fine. It was perfect. It was perfect. I'm just being asked.
Gotcha.
All right. So we're going to keep pushing?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, for a minute, I love, what I'm saying, the Ball brothers and the whole family and what they stand for. When you see LaMelo early on, you're like, is he all hype? Can he really play on the next level, on the next level, on the next level? But as he grew older and started to mature, I really start to see his value. What he does on the court is not all fluky like I thought personally. And then, but after the NBA started, you see all those commercials. Oh, he's this, he's that. Did you see the pass? Did you see him sit down? Did you see him, drink his water? It was like too crazy. But now, when I see his stuff, it's like, okay, he's really leading the rookies in. He's first in points, rebounds, assists, and I think he's first in steals too. If I'm not.
Yep. Yeah,
first in steals. So it's like numbers don't lie. Men do, women do, but numbers don't. So, do you guys really feel that LaMelo Ball is like, really that dude, right? Like, so what is going to be considered a great career for him, Dale, when it's all said and done?
Damn, that's tough to say right now. But if he stay healthy and progress on how we all on the show felt like he was the most talented, like his flair, what his dad did and putting the pressure on his back and everybody. We felt he had the most talent to like show whatever, but career-wise, it's hard to talk legacy with some players. You know what I'm saying? Like, will he become one of those legacy players? Who knows? I don't think it would happen in the team he's in now unless he changed that whole dynamic like a Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? But his talent, the sky's the limit for him. Like, honestly, like he just worked on his shot or whatever, his decision making and all that stuff is gonna come better because you have to see he didn't have a summer league. But rookies like these dudes normally summer league helps them build their confidence to know what they're going to do, being the man on the team, etc. He didn't have that. He's still playing through games like this is summer league and then playing with another person, Devontae, that's like wouldn't have been on his summer league where it was going his team to mess up, his team to do his thing, his team to do, etc. So his future is bright as hell if he stayed the course and continue working. And I feel like he's one of those players that he wants a legacy. Like he wants one. Out of all of our brothers, I see him wanting a legacy. Like Lonzo wants to be good, wants to make his money, but his other brother wants to make it. He wants a legacy. So if he becomes one of those legacy players who in the league, I don't know how much we have, maybe 5, 6 legacy players, you could sit down and say they think about their legacy and where they're going to finish ranked in and all that stuff. He wants that. So I think sky's the limit for him. And if the right pieces come around, he could be Jason Kidd mode without the defense. A player like that, better offensive player though. But he's dope. He's talented, and honestly, I watch his game if I like go on the site and I see him playing because he got a lot of flair with him.
Okay. Do you believe the hype, JD?
Yeah, man. I mean, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing as a top 3 NBA draft pick. This is not, this isn't a surprise. I don't think it might come as a surprise because people might have thought that he was just getting overhyped before, he actually came to the NBA. But in terms of what a great career would look like for him, I think Dell kind of nailed it on the head. Really, he just needs to continue doing what he's doing and show consistent improvement over the years. He doesn't have to do anything crazy, right? This isn't like the next up LeBron James, Kevin Durant type guy. This is just he's going to be a top player in the NBA, maybe, I don't know, top 20, top 30 player in the NBA. And that might even be like not giving him enough credit. He's talented. He's going to be all right. I don't think he's overhyped. I think he's, like I said, doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing. And it's really fun to watch this kid play.
You think, Shaq?
My bad. I think I'm like, my fault. No, I think LaMelo's real deal. My brother just asked in the chat, should he have win overall? I honestly think so. I don't know. A few organizations here, they're always afraid to pull the trigger, especially over the overhyped ones. You have his brother Lonzo, who went, I think, number 2. And it didn't quite pan out how everybody thought that it would. But the thing is, I always thought LaMelo was better than Lonzo, even before his growth spurt. So I'm just wondering, because he just has the confidence. Like, he has the unwavering confidence. No matter what you say about him, what you tell him, what you DM him, he does not care. He's just going to come out and just do what he's always done. So I think, and he's the swaggiest out of all the ball brothers. I've always thought that he was the swaggiest one. Close. And it's just not like he just has that it factor. Like, you thought Lonzo did, but it was more on a IQ intellectual side of things. Like, okay, he seems like a smart kid, but Lonzo, I mean, he might do something. I mean, LaMelo, he might do something crazy. You just never know. And that's what everybody loves about him. His passes are over the top. He's leading every statistical category, I think, except blocks for the rookies in only 25 minutes. We knew that he was going to have this handed to him from the beginning because of the situation he was going in. But anytime you have Jordan in your corner, it usually falls apart. So I'm pretty shocked that it's working out for him, because every other player that came there that Jordan was like, oh my God, I love this. I love that they couldn't live up to the hype. But I honestly think he's going to live up to the hype.
Nice. Can you name one of those players that didn't live up to the hype? Just for my knowledge.
Kwame Brown.
In case it's on one of Delt's.
Kwame Brown.
You said what?
What was his name?
I don't think he ever. I don't think he ever had any hype.
But you know what big that I'm talking about, that Jordan.
The guy that went to the Cavaliers. What about the guy? Oh, we're just talking about Jordan guys. I was going to say, what about
what's the guy?
Let's say he does make bad picks, but Kimber was well for him. Devontae was well for
Jordan
him.
is the worst owner in sports.
He's worse. I agree. But what you said,
in
it wasn't
business.
That true.
What do you mean? All those guys that get picks, there, yes. If I get signed right now, tomorrow, by Charlotte, I'm thinking Jordan wants me. I'm going to go over the top. That's what every player naturally thinks in this era. And it's going to be the same for LeBron when he gets in that position. So you're always going there with the mindset of, I'm about to play for Michael Jordan. I'm about to give it my all. And it usually never works out. But he's one person
because the team sucks.
He's the one person, but that's not. Yeah, but if everybody's thinking Jordan wants me, the team should be a lot better. I'm working 3 times as hard. I'm playing for Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Shaq, stop that. That means his son should be his son should be the second coming, but they're only sneaker stores. But that's here nor there.
But
But go ahead, Jay.
All right, let's switch gears. Let's speed it up a little bit with the NBA MVP power ranking. Honestly, when I seen the list, I thought it.
Is that Paul George? No.
Yeah, I know KD and James will definitely be in this conversation. PG-13 will obviously be out because playoff P rears his head. So we have first LBJ, Luka, PG-13 at number 3, Joel Embiid, and Curry. Honestly, Curry is going to be the leading scorer of the league this year, so he will win that. What are your guys' take on? Let's start with you, Shaq. What is your take on this top 5?
LeBron is winning the MVP this year, and he didn't even have that okay of a start out of the gates, but clearly the media wants him to win another MVP before he retires, and it's only fair because he's been robbed every single year that he hasn't won it. So it's only right that he just won a championship after you guys said this and you said that about him. None of it clearly was true because he won a championship, and now this is the media trying to pick up the pieces saying, oh, we all know LeBron James is the best because last year you picked the Clippers and Kawhi, and not only did that get shut down, but Kawhi's also nowhere to be found. Now, Paul George, he is very impressive. We know, what do we call it? Seasoned P? I don't know. But
yeah.
Playoff P is playoff P is a little suspect, but seasoned P has always been this player. But is he winning MVP over LeBron James? Absolutely not. The media is not making that mistake again. And that's just the bottom line. And now we have another villain this year, the Brooklyn Nets. You all are going to see how that's going to go. Pandemic
All right,
P,
JD, tap
baby.
in.
Here's the
JD,
thing.
tap in.
I like LeBron, but I think if they just hand them the MVP this year, it's just because they want to give him an MVP for whatever reason. Luka actually in the
Jordan,
list.
but where was
if you go look at
where
the
was the
list,
sentiment all the years he lost it?
I can't wait to get into that. I can't.
I mean, I'll
I'm-
let Del get into it. But here's my thing. LeBron's leading this list at number 1, and then it's Luka. But Luka, statistically, he has better stats than everyone that's on that top 5, top 6 list for early MVP candidates. I wore my Dallas shirt today because I'm representing my guy Luka Doncic specifically for this. I said it last show. I messed up at my predictions a couple shows ago when we said who our early MVP was. I said KD. I'm going with Luka. That is my guy. Best stats overall. He just needs to pull his head out of his butt a little bit in these late game situations. He's kind of moping around the floor. He needs to be more of a leader on that team. That is his team. But if he can kind of start putting everything together, like this is an MVP season for him. Easy.
Hey, before you go, Dale, let me ask JD this question. So your favorite guy is Dirk. You're a champion for Luka. Let me ask you this. Are you a champion for those guys because they look more like you than us?
Oh, my God. Okay. I'm not even going to entertain that.
I understand and I respect if that's the case, though. But
bro, here's the thing. If Luka wasn't even close to MVP numbers, I wouldn't say Luka.
I believe you, Jay.
Come on.
I believe you. You were excited in those Steve Nash years. Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki runs back in the day when Kobe got robbed.
Yo, Steve Nash is back to back MVPs.
Right. All right, my bad, Dale. Sorry.
Not even like that.
Okay, so first and foremost, I feel KD, had he not missed them safety protocols, he'll be atop of this list. And because their record would have been better, because if you look at his numbers compared to the people numbers you claim, is Joker on the list? Because I think he should be on the list also. And I feel like he should 100% be on the list. Yeah. I feel the league is really trying to hand Bron. I don't even know Bron numbers, but if they're looking at it, his team has the best record in NBA, or they 9-3, or whatever the case may be, he's leading the fray right now in that regards, because that's how they normally try to pick MVP. That's why the Greek won it over him last year. The team had the best record in regular season award. Playoffs don't matter. If you want to go by that, Bron's MVP. But right now, how playing wise and all that stuff, Bron wouldn't say he's the MVP based on playing right now. I know he wouldn't. You can't.
Yes, he would.
Luka's playing better than him. No.
Yes, he
would.
Because he's the MVP every year. So he's just going off of numbers.
No.
Yes.
No. So who's going off of numbers?
The most valuable player. Only LeBron
so look at his number
Steph
now.
Can say, without me, you said what?
So look at his. You said going off the numbers. Look at his numbers now.
It doesn't matter about the numbers. LeBron's the best player in the NBA. We know this. The most valuable player to the league.
No, you know that he's the most valuable player to the NBA. 100%. I agree with that. I'm not arguing, debating. He's the face of the NBA, and I think he will be until he retires. So we don't.
He's going to be the best player till he retires. He's better than Kevin Durant, as you know.
That's not true. And you don't. And in your mind and your heart, you're like, I know Bron. He's older, and I don't want to say it, but your team is probably better. But that kid is better than you. It's okay. But look, Shaq, I promise you, it's okay. It's truly okay. Like, he's younger. It just looks way much easier.
Can you say 5 good things about LeBron James?
I literally just said he's the face of the NBA.
Other than that, keep going.
He's a top 3 player. He's a top 3 player ever.
Those are not particular to LeBron James. He's a top 10 player. He's a top 3 player. No, about LeBron James. Top 3 player. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear top 1 things that LeBron does better than everybody else.
You got 2 so far. You got 2 so far.
Name me top 5 things LeBron does better than everybody else in the league.
Control the narrative.
Oh, see what I mean? You hate LeBron. Just say you hate LeBron.
Shaq, you know I don't hate LeBron.
Yeah,
There's
but
no
you say
hate.
that, and then he controls the narrative.
No.
Keep
What
going.
let me see. Let me ask you a question. What did I say just now to make you think I hate LeBron? Just saying KD is
Because
better?
they're all backhanded. No, they're all backhanded compliments. Oh, he's a top 3 player. He's number 1.
Stop. But
He's
which
number 1.
compliment was backhanded?
He won a championship with
One
the Big
thing about-
Two.
One.
Who is
You
the
are the
third?
GOAT.
Who is
You
the
see-
third?
You see what
Who
I'm
was
saying?
the third?
He's talking about back. Only reason it's a big shoe now is because if KD didn't win, they had 3 superstars. Shaq is crazy. You are, listen, way to just roll the ball out there, but I know you so well. You're laying the – oh, yeah, they had to go get 3 of them so they could beat LeBron and AD. You're doing it. It's too early. Of course. Lay it out now. Lay it out now. Wow, that was good. I was waiting for that. But no, you know I don't hate Bron. He's the GOAT off the court. Everything he does is like a GOAT to me. The way he treats his friends, everything. I don't hate Bron at all. Like, no hate. Love watching him play. Everything about him. But Bron fans cannot take criticism when it comes to LeBron James. They just think people are hating on him. How? I just think Kevin Durant right now is a better basketball player. And that's it. There's nothing wrong with being number 2. He's the second best in the NBA. That's fine. KD been the second best. You said
top 3. So who's this other mysterious player? Paul George?
No. He's Bron is top 3 ever. That's what I said. He's top 3 ever. I always say my list. It goes Jordan, Kobe, Bron. That's it. That's my list, and it will never change. That's my list. Jordan, Kobe, Bron, and I don't even count after that. Like, that's it. The rest of you could just go play in my park or something.
True story,
but that's my top 3 list, and it's always been that. But you always think people hating on Bron. No, bro, no one's hating on this list. And it's only 1 year I think Bron got robbed the MVP. 1. And people don't even think he was MVP that year. They gave it to Derrick Rose, but I think Bron was the MVP with that Miami Heat team. I really do. I always say because the next year he just averaged 2 more points in the same stat, but he won MVP.
Me that you always go against the fray. A lot of people didn't think he won that MVP that year, but every other year when we do think that he won, you don't agree with that. But you agree with the 1 year where everybody thinks he shouldn't have won. And Derrick Rose's numbers were insane that year. And everything that he was doing.
They were that year.
The showmanship, it was ridiculous.
Go ahead. Well, tell me his numbers.
What do you mean? What do you mean tell you his numbers?
The NBA was
what do you want me? Do you just want me to rip off some stats from 2013? What do you want me to do?
Well,
what do you want me to do?
You emphasize in saying so well that I just thought you knew him off the back of your head.
No, I'm just saying that I remember that year vividly when he won it, and it was insane.
And you remembered wrong because it wasn't 2013, but that's not
whenever it was, I still. Anyway. But still, see, this is what you like to do: try to pick apart every time it comes to the LeBron and KD narrative. You know, LeBron is better than Kevin Durant.
Okay, so when KD won MVP, Bron.
I don't have to know certain numbers. It's called an eye test.
No,
when I'm looking at the eye test. Yes, what you in the media does is go off of these numbers, percentages, these wins. No,
I'm not doing that. No, that's what you're doing. Listen,
that's what you guys do.
Stop. Don't tell me
it's
you're going off an eye test. Don't tell me you're going off an eye test when it comes to basketball in terms of KD and Bron. Because the eye test does not tell anyone just watching that playing basketball, LeBron is better than Kevin Durant. So don't say that. Don't say that.
All right, guys.
Please.
All right, guys, we gotta keep it pushing.
It's a
Don't
thing.
use the eye test. So your eyes watching them both of the plays, you'd rather watch Bron play than KD, and your eyes telling you that Bron is better. Just yes or no. Your eyes.
What am I looking? What filter am I putting on my eye? The fancy filter. I'm going with Kevin Durant. The winning filter. I'm going with LeBron James.
The winner is a number.
We gotta keep it pushing.
Winner is a number. Go ahead, Jay.
It is now time for buying or selling. But I tell you guys one thing. LeBron James, he does win when it comes to Oscars because I felt like he won an Oscar when he flopped. Who was that? Did he flop? Come on, bro. Like, who was that?
Cousins, like, come on, bro. Man.
Come on. I'm a LeBron fan, too, and I'm going to call it out like it is. Bruh, he flopped. He didn't hit you that hard, bro. You 6'9", 260. Like, you don't need to be flopping like that. Yeah. Dale, let me ask Dale first. Are you buying or selling his Oscar performance?
It wasn't Oscar worthy, but no, I'm not buying that. Like, come on, bro. Boogie trying to get back in the league, trying to make his name better. you can Braun out here taking money out of his pocket. You know what happened if Braun would have just jumped up on that foul? Nothing.
So you're trying to say DeMarcus didn't come on? That was a foul, and I'm not saying it was intentional. I'm not saying it was intentional.
It was a foul, but you think
LeBron's been doing that his whole career, so clearly it hurts the same every time.
So why? No, clearly he's trying to milk. What happened to this? What happened to him posing like this? You don't want to do that.
If I don't get a concussion, listen to me. First off, it's not like it's this Patrick Beverly punching him in the jaw. This is DeMarcus Cousins coming down on his head at full speed. That's going to hurt. You know how many times you got hit with a small piece of the elbow right here? It hurts a lot.
You're wrong right there. DeMarcus Cousins never goes full speed, so you're wrong.
You don't know what his full speed is. You don't know what his full speed is.
His full speed is slow.
So JD, obviously, let's get your take because these guys are still on a good one.
JD's getting a beat. Go ahead.
He hit him. He hit him in the head.
The chat's calling you Black Skip, by the way.
He overreacted.
They're just calling you that. Just like pouring off of what you say. They just go with whatever you say.
It's a lag.
Basically. Sorry, JD. Go ahead, man.
Oh, you're good. You're good, bro. It's just it was an overreaction. I agree with Dell. I'm selling it. He was overreacting to it. I'm sure, it probably did hurt, but you don't have to flail around and make sure you get the call. You're gonna get the call anyway. So I mean,
this is Braun.
Let me guess. Spencer Dinwiddie was flopping when he tore his ACL the other day, huh?
Oh my God, you're comparing
Nate
apples
Robinson
to
was
oranges.
flopping when he got knocked out, huh? It's just nobody can get injured. No,
Spencer hasn't played yet.
I'm just
injured. He came back to the game.
I'm just letting you know because you guys throw the injured. You guys throw the flopping on literally anything just because it's LeBron James. You guys always paint this narrative. Anything he does, you guys attack him. That's why you say he's the leader of the creative narrative gang. I don't know. I didn't know this gang existed.
Yo, are you guys really buying or selling that Danny Green won't get another contract?
Sell that, and I mean, go ahead, Dale.
Selling that, I'm selling that. I don't have to speak on it. I'm truly selling that. That's ridiculous.
Hard sell.
Well, what did he sign this year? 2-year or 3-year? I don't know what his deal is.
I'm not sure.
I'm selling that. Only way he won't get a new contract in the NBA is if he decides to retire after the Philly one. But he's getting a new contract.
It's plenty of guys that's worse than Danny Green.
But how do you play and not record a stat? I forget what it was, but he was like 0. It was something ridiculous. He was like 0 for 7.
And then the next game, he hit 9 threes.
See, that's crazy. That guy is like hot cold.
It's just what happens, man. It's just what happens. The nature of the business sometimes for some players.
So should Bradley Beal be in the conversation for MVP? Because that dude is balling.
Hell no.
0.
Yo, no, he shouldn't. No, same way Steph Curry's about to be out of here. But your team got to perform. And this whole narrative of Jordan thinking that the Warriors are making the playoffs, I'm still laughing at that. That's not happening. So Steph will soon trickle out of the top 10. No, Bradley Beal does not deserve this. He is playing amazingly. But if you're going to do that, then be like Paul George and at least record some type of wins.
JD.
I think that Bradley Beal can win a scoring title this year, especially if he keeps this up. But you can't win an MVP if the Wizards' record continues to go the way it's going. The last person, I looked this up the other day, the last person to win an MVP and not win 60% of games is Russell Westbrook in 2017. So it's like you have to really ball out. And, I mean, their record was 47-35. I don't even think the Wizards are going to turn a winning record.
You don't think they'll get over 30?
We'll see.
No. No, I'll answer that. No.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dale.
I'm selling this. It's no.
Okay.
MVP, no. That's like saying Zach LaVine should be MVP also. The same nature. He's balling crazy too, ridiculously.
Zach's better than
Bill. So how do you guys feel about that? Are you guys buying or selling the NCAA agreeing to pay athletes?
A better player than Bradley Beal.
I mean, unless there's new information out there, to my knowledge, it's just allowing the players to use their name and brand and their name and likeness and image and actually profit off that, which they haven't been able to do in the past. And the NCAA is just racking out on their players and not allowing them to make any money. So I like this for a lot of reasons. This could be a topic in itself, just because there's so much to talk about on here. But think about the players who don't see success post-college, or they can't go pro, or they get injured. So they lose that opportunity to make money in their prime, or not their prime, but when they actually have the attention on them. So I like this for that reason. There's several other reasons, but I'll keep it short because this is a shorter segment, and so I'm buying that.
I agree with Jay.
Yeah, I'm buying that also. Simple. Pay the product.
Look at Jay. Jay, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Jay.
But while you're getting that fixed, listen to me. If you don't think Zach LaVine is a better player than Bradley Beal, I'm telling you, he is a better player than Bradley Beal.
Okay. I think to each his own then. I think because I think Zach is very good. I'll just take Beal better. I'll take Beal right now.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right. So, do you guys think Shaquille O'Neal is a hater? Are you guys buying or selling it?
He's one of, it's a lot of Shaqs out there. He is by far the biggest hater. Nothing that Shaq says. Oh, what were you gonna say?
And then does it go Shaquille O'Neal? Shaquille.
I'm somewhere in there, but I mean, I'm not at the bottom. I'm probably in the mid-level. But no, Shaq, I mean, and it's a disgusting thing because it's just like everything anybody accomplishes, he always reigns on the parade no matter what it is. If you're not the absolute best, he reigns on the parade. And it's kind of, it's kind of that ego that all champions have. I mean, not all, but like he just publicly displays it. You can see with Chuck on their show, he's always getting at Chuck because he didn't win any championships. It's just a Shaq thing, and that's what he loves to be known for. And literally, he will big up anybody who doesn't have the opportunity to be the best. And I want to say that in a way, I don't know if you guys understand that, but like you'll see him always giving back. He'll big up somebody that's trying to be up on the up and coming, somebody that's grinding. And once they have a shot at, anything that he's done, he's hating. Once they make more money, he's hating. It's sad.
Let me go, please. I'll go. I don't think he's a hater. I think first of all, him and Charles, you shouldn't brought that up because that's just what they do. It's like, yo, you don't got no.
Yeah, but it's a complex. Yada, yada. It's a complex that he just has with every human being. Clearly.
No, the thing is like, okay, what Shaq got to realize, the reason these big men are getting paid like this, it's not because people think they're getting the money because they think they're better than you. It's just the times we're in. It's like supplying. That's just what they're getting now. So
how does that not make him a hater?
No, let me finish, please. Shaq, I think he should feel glorified because at his day, he was getting that type of money for what the time brings. I think he just literally just don't understand that. I think he's like slow a little bit. like Shaq, they're getting paid because of all the work you did back then, and this is the work now. Like, imagine Rudy Gobert guarding Shaq. The numbers he put up is the numbers, Shaq. That's not hating. That's a pure fact. Shaq was dominating the Kembe Mutombo.
He said that he would average 60 in this era. Shaq, no, you would not have. This is the figment of your imagination. The same way Michael Jordan would not come in this era and average 40. It's insane that you guys think that they are playing the same type caliber player. This is the definition of haters, and this is what haters do. It's not hating because we're telling the truth.
First of all,
you're a hater.
I hate when Mike and this era brings up because I think Mike could average from 42 to 46 in this era easily.
Then why can't LeBron do it? Why can't KD do it? Why can't James Harden do it?
Well, James Harden tried. You should have taken him out of that list.
Okay.
James tried. James tried. James is not the same type of scorer.
He's a better scorer than Michael Jordan.
What?
He's a better scorer than Michael Jordan, James Harden. How many times do I got to say this for you? Are you kidding me? Michael Jordan is a better scorer than James Harden. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Is he a better scorer than Kevin Durant? Because he's not.
No, he's not. James Harden's not a better scorer. Let me explain something to you, bro.
Bro,
please.
you don't got to give me this.
Mike played 15 years, bro. You brought it up to me.
Bro.
And he's the top 4 broad passing, top 4 scorer ever with no 3-pointers.
Okay. MJ would have averaged 45 in this era. That's what Dale has to say. And Wilt Chamberlain would have averaged 100, according to you, as well. Like, that's just the times we're living in. Okay.
Let me not get on the Wilt Chamberlain train because I'm not a part of
It's the same train that you're on right now.
All right, we got to keep pushing.
Playing against math teachers.
And MJ was playing against who? Don't try to make it seem like MJ was just playing against these. No, he was not.
Drexler, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird.
You can go. Yeah, you can name 6 players in any era, Dale. Name the rest
name
of
6 now, but you're not gonna. You're not gonna name Tony Delk guarding LeBron James.
All right, okay, my bad.
You're not naming Tony Delk guarding LeBron.
JD, what do you think, bro?
I think Shaq's just a troll.
How?
Not Shaq McKissick, but I mean, I think Shaq McKissick's a troll too. But Shaquille O'Neal, I think here's the thing.
How is KD a better scorer than Jordan? But he can't average 45 in this era. That's the part that I'm just so confused
I'm
about.
talking about the Shaq topic.
Kobe. So Kobe and is Kobe a better scorer than Kevin Durant? Because this is ridiculous. What did DeMarcus say? This is really ridiculous. This is ridiculous. James Harden is a better, more pure scorer than Michael Jordan. Michael can score in more ways. He can score in more ways in the post, dunking, gliding, but James Harden can put the ball in the hole better than MJ.
No.
And Kevin Durant can as well. But my bad, Jordan.
KD's the best scorer ever to me.
All right.
Ever.
Yeah, of course he is.
So we don't have to argue that.
Okay.
Like that.
All right.
Of course,
moving on.
Yeah,
let's go to the injury report because there's some notable injuries that would affect this NBA's champion. So we got Bogdan. He suffers a fractured knee. That's crazy. Then we have Thomas Bryant out for the season, ACL. Those are common. But Wesley Matthews, right? Let's start this part on down. Achilles, right? So I think it was a game time situation that it was day to day. And that's serious. Like, so anything with the Achilles is serious. Then you got Justin Winslow, hip injury, serious. He's out. Kemba Walker, the knee situation, expected to play. I would sit him out because that's serious. What do you guys think about these notable injuries?
Yes, chat. We know that is a typo. Justice Winslow.
Honestly, I was thinking about Justice Winslow the other day, and I was like, after he left Miami, what happened?
Bro, it's funny that you say that because when I was looking at the injury report before this, I was like, oh, Justice Winslow's still in the NBA.
And that's crazy because I used to like him in Miami, like a lot. That's crazy. That's just insane. But other than me just seeing K Walk up there, K Walk on his way back, New York kid, hopefully, he get back to what he was. The rest is Bogdan hurts also because I like what the Hawk was. I like what the Hawks was doing, but then the rest, I was like, I guess.
I have such a sour taste in my mouth with Wesley Matthews after what he did in Dallas, or I should say didn't do. We were so hyped when he came over, and then he just didn't do anything. It's like, what are you even doing out on the floor? He was just another body. It was disgusting to watch. God damn it, Wesley Matthews. Ugh.
He played there too. How many years he played in Dallas? 2 or 3?
I think like 2 or 3. Yeah, exactly.
Because I feel like his first one was good, and his last 1.5 was just bad.
It wasn't good. Neither was good. They were both just
you guys had bad teams though. Like, how do you know what I'm saying? Dallas had bad teams. Like, you had bad teams. So.
But if you're a good player, shouldn't you still produce?
I'm gonna say something.
Go ahead.
Wes is not like, come on, Wes, like, come change the dynamic of this. He's not one of those.
When he came, because he came from Portland to Dallas, right?
But he just catch and shoot and play defense. He wasn't like on some.
But he was okay. Then do that in Dallas, please.
Different team though.
Different dynamic.
Portland
just stand in the corner. Just stand in the corner.
He was.
No, he wasn't. He was trying to create his shot. It was so
Nah. Never seen Wes Matthews dribble more than 4 times ever.
Me neither, and that's why I was.
All right, fellas, we got to go to break. We'll be back, chat. So stay tuned.
Yo, chat, give us like 2 or 3 minutes. We'll make this a short halftime.
Welcome back, chat. So we got a new segment, as we're always improving. the show for you guys to give you what you want. But this segment is called Facts or Foolishness, right? This is where we're going to go over like I just said, facts or foolishness. And we want you guys to tap in. So the first one we have Kyrie, right? He's being compared to Rodman and Hitler. Like, come on, man. Like, what do you guys think about this, man? Tap in.
The Hitler comparison is disrespectful. I think that just goes a little too far.
1,000%. 1,000%. But Rodman,
I don't
maybe.
think he has the leash. I don't think he has the leash that Rodman has, though. Like, if Kyrie kept this up, I mean, he can't do this much longer.
Right.
Rodman could do this his entire career if he wanted to, so long as he's playing under Phil Jackson. But
But it was different. It's kind of weird though. Rodman did that in a not so social media era, and people still knew. So can you imagine? Rodman and Kyrie might be the same person in this era, honestly, because no one knew. No one like watching the Last Dance opened me up to like, wow, Rodman used to bug out. But back then, as a kid, like even 11 to 12-year-olds now, they know what Kyrie is on and know what he's doing because they got it in their face. We didn't have that, like, you know what I'm saying? So they like, maybe, but everybody else on the island, I'm not commenting on the Hitler and all. That's pretty wild.
Shaq, you got anything? Go ahead, Jimmy.
Man, no,
I was going to say, James Harden is almost like a Rodman, like with all the stuff that they're following him around. I mean, he's not missing practice.
James don't miss games. He hoops. Like,
yeah.
Honestly, other than now, James demanding the trade. When have he been in the media for anything like this? You know what I'm saying? James really don't be. Yeah, James don't be on that at all. He said
I guess it's not fair to
interview.
I guess it's not fair to compare him to Rodman, but like just the fact of like, I guess the party side of it, it's like, and they want to follow it so bad. I don't know.
But he always wants to party when he can though. Like after the season over, he go party, he go live his life. He give everything to his job, and then when he lose, he had make me a party the next day. So be it. I did what I had to do on the court.
True.
Right.
Like,
True. I agree.
What they want me to cry all summer? No. I got no.
All right. What do you guys think about the next one? What do you guys think about? I think it's LeBron we have next.
Yeah. LeBron, he shot the shot and turned to the, he did the Steph signature, and the next day James was on Brooklyn.
Traded.
Yeah.
But was it blown out of proportion? Like is it foolishness that it happened or a coincidence?
No, this post is
honestly. I'm gonna go first. Let me go first. Let me just go first, please. The post is foolishness for sure. The post is foolishness 100% for sure. Whoever wrote it, maybe Shaq.
Maybe
it's foolishness. But the act, this is one of the best ones I've seen because then you get the audio with him turning around. You hear the bet, him saying bet, cash. Dope as hell, like OD dope. Steph has some of the greatest ones, but that was fire. There's another positive to LeBron. Shaq added to the list. That's
three.
How is that a positive? Okay.
How is it a positive? Because LeBron is doing it. That was OD. I was like, wow, Bron. Like, yeah, show off. Like, do your thing. Shaq. If this was any other person, you know what Shaq would have been like? If this was KD or Kyrie doing that, Shaq would not be singing these tunes. He was like, excessiveness, imagining miss, hoping miss. That's the word Shaq would.
KD would never do that, though. KD's not a showman.
That's pretty true. That's crazy, but that's right. But he just hoops. But OD dope, OD fire, OD. But the post is foolishness. But Braun, that joint was top 3. Top 3 is one of those shots I've seen. Yeah, that might have been number 3 of the top 3 list.
So facts or foolishness, JD, what do you think about this post?
The post is foolishness. Obviously it's not reality. But like Del said, that the way that he hit that 3 and turned around, ooh, that's something I would have done back when I was a little cocky 3-point shooter.
It was nice.
We all know it's facts for Shaq. We don't need to even tap in.
The post.
No, Shaq, you agree? No, like let's have a just yes or no. We don't have to dive deep down because you really believe that
the post is foolishness for sure.
Okay.
But in
I'm like,
everybody's
no way he could
subconscious, it's kind of the truth.
Is that that
Before
word that
this post,
backhanded
before
compliments,
this,
though?
before this shot, it was like we can't beat LeBron this year, clearly. So we have to do something.
Oh, okay. So in the summertime, no one's knowing nothing. Oh, let's all just come together. And
No,
just,
they were trying to get
Go
James
ahead.
off
Go
in the
ahead, Jason.
summertime.
No. Exactly.
All right.
And this shot wasn't
Let's
heard
move
of.
to the next one.
Yeah, Kyrie didn't want to be want to be the Robin for LeBron, but now he is the Alfred for KD and Harden. Crazy how life works. This is facts. This is not foolishness. This is facts. He is Alfred in Brooklyn. He is.
This is true.
And the man.
I'm waiting for JD to go. I'm gonna go last.
Yeah, I mean it's foolishness. He's obviously third. He's obviously third on that team, but like that's still a nice third.
Yo, exactly. But without Alfred, Batman isn't Batman.
He's no one's. He's.
You can't be mad at being an Alfred.
You make a good point.
Okay, now you're
Alfred
making
was
more
more important
points.
than Robin.
But at first, but first you started it like Alfred the butler, the cleaner, or whatever. But now you're starting to go along the good. Now you're starting to go along the good Alfred side. If you came out with that, I would agree. But if you want to push that Alfred angle of him being Batman's real right-hand man that raised him, that showed him the ropes, whoop-de-whoop, okay. But this is just a nice play on words by someone that's getting a little bit better at playing words, Kendrick Perkins. And this is why I hate, like, Kendrick Perkins, who were you?
Don't play that game. Don't play that game.
Kendrick?
Don't play that game. Don't play
What?
it. Don't play that game.
Why we can't play it?
Now
Why?
he can't be a commentator because he played in the league and didn't have this all-star career. He can still
because
he's a better commentator.
No, he can still but no, so is that the words? You going Kendrick?
Kendrick? I'm choosing Kendrick for the J Awards. I'm just letting the audience know right now.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, this show is fire, by the way.
Go ahead, man.
Let me know if you guys agree. All right. Let's go to the next one. We got Gilbert Arenas comments. He said if you gave Jordan and Kobe those LeBron Cavs teams, they wouldn't have made the playoffs. Dive in. Shaq.
I'm trying to defend
Shaq,
Gilbert. I think he meant win a championship, not win the playoffs. That's what I think. And they're different players than LeBron, so I would agree they wouldn't win a championship, but not. I don't know actually. That first Cavs team was pretty bad.
That is a head scratcher. To really think about that.
Foolishness. Since y'all thinking, I already know them off my head. It's foolishness. I saw this. I was like, that's foolishness because Kobe went to the playoffs in 2005 with Kwame Brown, Rosho. I don't know the names of it. Like literally, he did that with a team.
Yeah, that's what makes it a little foolish.
Yeah, Jordan did it with a team that was way worse than the team with Larry Hughes, Booby Gibson, all those players. I know.
Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
If he said they wouldn't go to the finals, I would have said fact. I don't think Kobe or Mike could have taken that team to the finals because I've always said this about Brown. His greatest attribute is the people around him. He just uplifts them. And I don't think Kobe and Mike ever had that in them. They're like, yo, I got to work hard as me to get like me. Braun's like, no, just give me the ball, stand in the corner, make your shots, whoop-de-woo, let's go. That's that.
So now LeBron uplifts his players, but before.
Thanks, Jay.
But before.
Go ahead, JD. Go ahead.
No, we're good.
No, JD. Go. Sorry, JD.
No. JD, let's go. Let's go there because you'll lose. I'm gonna say the greatest thing about.
I don't know if I want to pick fights with Del, bro. He'll kill me.
Listen,
he'll make lies factual.
Okay, then there are facts before the lie. But look, let's go. So Braun, when I say he uplift players, I'm talking about like the Booby Gibson, what's his name, the Wally Zerbiaks of the world. He makes them look good. But when he have another dog next to him, other than Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving that didn't care about what Braun does, they don't look so well. Kevin Love, yeah, he won a chip in Cleveland, but do you think his career became better or worse going with Braun?
Better. His life became better.
Okay. Chris Bosh, Braun, he had to retire, blood clots, because Braun just stand in the corner. Come on.
That is not why Chris Bosh retired. Come on.
You know what's crazy?
Come on.
That's how Braun fans think. Based on them saying the Nets team is because of Braun. Oh, we see Braun. That's how they fans think. That's the only reason I said that. Of course, I don't think like that. But that's what Braun fans, they make it everything about him. He makes the supporting cast play so well. But if you get another dog next to him, it's like other than AD where he has to like, yo, I got to give you some of this leash. I'm getting older. A 29-year-old LeBron could not play the same way right now with Anthony Davis. Can't.
All right, what do you guys think about
AD.
JD? What do you think about Gilbert's also saying, I think Kyrie and KD and James. I'm sorry. I think Kyrie, KD, and James Harden might be the best trio assembled in the history of the league. Is he capping or what?
No, I think, man, yeah. I mean, I think that's fact. Honestly, like this is in terms of the star caliber. I think this is the highest caliber of players that we've ever seen on one roster. So, I mean, I think that's fact.
This is complete foolishness, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not even gonna bring up the LeBron, D Wade, Chris Bosh angle because they're not good enough to beat them. I don't know. It's too much of a toss-up. But they are not better than Steph, Clay, and KD. They're not. They are not. They're not. I'm sorry. They are not. If they played 3-on-3, they would probably lose 4-0. If you take a team with the same bench players to the finals, they're also going to lose. They're not better than KD, Clay, and Steph. That was ridiculous that year. Ridiculous.
Okay. See, this is two parts of me because I think they are the best three talent assembled, but they're not the best three. I also would go with Steph, Clay, and KD over this three. But
as a team.
Yeah, but talent-wise, I think this is the best three.
Exactly.
Talent.
Exactly.
Talent. But
exactly.
Team and like that Steph, KD, and Clay was different. And because you have to isolate KD and just go Clay and Steph versus Kyrie and James, I'm taking Clay and Steph because I just say, I mean, Clay plays defense. Like he plays, but you visually knows Clay plays defense. So but talent-wise, I think this is the best three.
All right.
That's like, whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy. But, hey, Chad, get your popcorn ready if you haven't had a chance to get that because this J Awards is going to be iconic. It's going to be Oscar-worthy. And when I tell you guys who literally spend hours lose sleep, they don't talk to their spouses because of the J Awards. Yeah, it's real. So tap in. Let's go.
Can I
this
start off
week,
with a disclaimer?
Go ahead.
Because I know how the J Awards gets. It's just like seeing
the
same team. Hold on. It's just like seeing the same team win the championship over and over again. I won the last two J Awards, and that should not be held against me in any way, shape, or fashion. That's all I want to say. I should be able to three-peat.
Yo, JD, to know you were a part of this soliloquy when I was back-to-back, I look at you different. I swear to you, I look at you so different right now.
Wow.
JD, my reign was
to know
nothing.
You stood on this man's side.
My reign
was
nothing.
On this man's side.
Like Dale's
when
reign.
I went back-to-back, JD, I promise you,
Dale's reign was unlivable. It was unlivable. We couldn't even function in that world.
To know you fell in that gutter, JD, to hear this man disclaimer right now to say his back-to-back should not be viewed against him, JD, I look at you differently because Shaq will always Shaq. He will always
no
Shaq.
Exactly.
Do you guys really hear?
You were a part of that, JD? That's crazy.
Do you really hear what's going on right now? Like
go ahead.
Real feelings in this JD. In this J Awards.
If Jordan doesn't have a good pick, and just because he has one award, I should still win. If Dale comes with something and it doesn't make sense, I should still win. Nothing should be held against me.
Hear how they're trying to.
Jay, I just want to say, you understand why Shaq is doing this, right? Because he already knows what's coming. And he's preparing to take an L, but he's trying to do anything he can to scrape and claw his way into finessing.
like they want the winner of the J Awards to be Jordan. It's a good Cinderella story, but if the Bulls can't make it to the finals, they can't make it to the finals. That has nothing to do with the Warriors and the Cavs.
The Bulls, Bulls. Go ahead. Jay,
Hey, so you guys, so there's a new pecking order, right? And who goes first, who goes second, who goes third, right? Yeah. So let's explain to the chat how you guys came up with that. I'm not a part of this, by the way.
Yeah.
Chat.
So we have our other side chat. It's called the J Awards, right? Named by JD for sure. And honestly, chat, this pecking order came because of you. We all know you're Greek. We all know you're part of the Reds Foundation, and you'll all do stuff in favor of Shaq. And we just thought it wasn't fair. So we decided JD. Of course you don't. JD's gonna go first, Shaq second, me last, and then every week we change orders, and that it will be just more simpler that way, and it will be fine. If this was an Ike podcast and all those people, I probably would be voted last, but it's not. It's the Reds. Thanks for the cup we won 2 years ago, and JD will be going first.
Are we ready, Jay? Are we ready, Jay? I am so confident in this.
Yo. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, myself is tripping right now, but let's get into it. Okay, so this J Awards is okay. So let's should we do the blacklist first?
I'm nervous.
Yeah. Go ahead and tell them who's blacklisted.
This is my first nervous J Award.
I didn't even want to bring up the blacklist angle because Jay was also part of that, and I still didn't want to look at him differently. But go ahead.
All right, hey, hold on. Let me see if I can get you guys back in. Hold on for a second.
Jay, when you bring up the blacklist, can you tell them why?
I can hear you, but I can't hear you in here. It's all good. Let's keep it pushing.
Hold on. If you can't hear,
you bring up the blacklist.
You can take a time to figure that out. Okay.
Yeah, Jay, because you're gonna want to hear this.
No, I can hear you guys. Just coming out my computer, but it's all good. All right.
You bring out the blacklist. Just bring up why we.
Jay, you can cut it off and cut it back on. I have one more disclaimer. I need all the fans on my side as I can get. Jay, do your thing, okay? The second career better than the first. We get it. You were doing this at one point, and now say you were a rapper, and now you're doing real estate or you're doing acting, and it's better than when you were a rapper. Or you were an actor, and now you're rapping. I'm not gonna give away anybody's picks, but I feel like I have a really good one.
All right, I'm back.
Also, let me
go ahead.
Since this is becoming the J Disclaimer Awards, my turn to disclaim. When you say second career better than the first, does it mean you didn't go back to the first? Or
that's up for debate. That's up for
debate.
Hold
on.
You have all week to figure this out. Don't try
now
to change it.
Now I have to put in a disclaimer because here. For this award, it says second career better than the first. But if you look at the document, ladies and gentlemen, that we work off of, it says triple threat entertainer. Chat, I want you to keep that in mind. Triple threat entertainer, and that is why
Jay cleaned that up in the messages. He cleaned that up in the messages, so I don't know what the confusion is about.
No, what do you mean? What do you mean? Clean what up?
You said that it isn't triple threat like they were just doing all the. No, you have one career.
Oh yeah.
It's up for your view.
You're right. So and then it's like Shaq was saying on his soliloquy about your second gig has to be better than your first. If you so happen to have or be a triple threat, then that's
I'm
just
still gonna win. I don't even care. Let's go.
So
can you go back to your first? Your first is done. You finished it. It's over.
I'm going with mine. I'm going with mine.
No.
So guys, who's going first?
Jordan's going first.
All right, let's go, JD.
Hello, Jay Britton.
Hey, I'm taking notes too, by the way.
Come on, bro.
Let's get it.
Hello, Jay. Shaquille McKissick, Delroy James, and chat. Today, I'm honored to present to you the winner of this J Award. Her name is Jenny from the block, J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez. Oh, you've heard of her? Of course you have, because who hasn't? but allow me. Started her career in 1991, the year I was born, chat, on In Living Color as a fly girl dancer. In 93, pursued her career in acting. 97, she landed her first lead role in the Selena biopic. That is big, by the way, where she became the first Latin actress to earn over $1 million for a film. In 2001, she became, Jay, listen to this, Jay. In 2001, she became the first woman to have a #1 album, Jay, and a #1 film. Excuse me?
Oh.
Today, she's worth an estimated $400 million, and if you combine that with her superstar husband's estimated $350 million, they're worth $750 million, chat. Oh, my Lord. J-Lo's been at the top for nearly 3 decades, Jay. She's a platinum recording artist, a dancer, actress, producer, fashion designer, badass businesswoman, and undeniably the most influential Latin entertainer in the United States. And that, Jay Britton, that is why Jennifer Lopez is this week's Jay Awards recipient. Thank you.
God, hey, he did his homework. Look, Chad, I'm telling you guys, these dudes are doing their homework about the Jay Awards. I love it.
Listen,
hey,
I've seen this story before in I'm going to concede right now to Jordan because I do not want to waste my Jay Award. I will take my time to let him know how eloquently that was put. I'm voting for Jordan this week in the Jay Awards. I cannot beat that. I'm sorry, I cannot beat that. And Jay, congratulations.
What?
Yeah, I'm sitting this one out, Dale. You got it. You're third. I'm not wasting a Jay Award trying to compete with that.
Let me be the first to point out that when I threw this in the chat, that SHAQ was so confident that his pick would win.
I didn't know the presentation would go like that. I didn't know the presentation was going to go like that.
I warned you. I warned you.
So you're losing on the presentation, just not even bringing up the person.
No. Why do we got to bring up the person? I may want to use him in the
because
future.
He knows
Is that
he's
okay?
Gonna lose.
Yeah, I don't. He's tied to Jenny from the Block, but he's not beating Jenny from the Block in this Jay Award. He's just not.
Okay.
All right, let's go, Dale.
All right. So
congratulations, Jordan.
Jordan, I wish you could have present my pick for me, but I feel like I got a winner. So as a rookie in the NBA, he won the championship. Went on to a Hall of Fame career with the Los Angeles Lakers. Won 5 championships. Retired in 1991. His name is Magic Johnson. And when a player of that stature, many people say is top 5 in all of this and with their careers and all that stuff. It's hard to say when you stop playing basketball, your second is going to be better. But what he's done as an HIV activist, being the only people we know walking around with that big pill and beat that, owning the Dodgers, he's the only person with a NBA ring, World Series ring. For him, his stakes in Starbucks to the money he's at, being over worth $600 million today. Retiring in 91 to now being worth over $600 million from just business to moguls to the Magic Johnson theaters to maybe some of the movies that J-Lo was taking part in, which was shown there. Who knows? He's just helping everybody. Starbucks, who we had to talk about this, who we all love. Dodgers, everything. Magic Johnson.
Details, no morals. No more. Yo, the chat is hilarious. And that's why, Dale, I did not want to. I'm not following that up with that. It's just going to get picked apart. But I had an amazing presentation also, Jordan, just so you know. But it wasn't going to beat that.
Of course it wasn't.
It wasn't.
I told you to bring fire this week, and you underestimated me.
Can I get a drum roll?
Yo, Jay.
I gotta go with J-Lo, man. I gotta go with J-Lo.
And nothing I said would have changed that.
You see, I can't. That's
No, but hold,
I can't-
Dale, hold
no,
on.
no, 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 I'm talking to Shaq. Shaq conceding. If anybody concedes before I go or somebody go, it doesn't give a person a chance, no matter what you say, because it's like now we have people on the panel, and then that was just
listen. The chat before I even can open up my mouth after my 2 consecutive J Award wins. I know you have short memory. I won 2 in a row. I was already down, both of us 9-0. We both had no chance.
Who was the first to win 2 in a row? Me. No, it's not about having a chance. You have to stick to your gut. You have to be a competitive person in everything you do. No matter his presentation was worldly. Yeah. No matter.
Can I give my victory speech?
Are you trying to say there was some type of collusion? Was this sabotage?
No, not at all. No, he got it, but you can't concede. It's like it makes if anyone concedes from now on, like Shaq, if you make a great presentation and JD wants to go, I'm just gonna concede, no matter who my pick is. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, so Shaq win. What's the point? You go all week throwing Puff Daddy. He was going with Puff Daddy. I'm gonna do it. Now you can't use him. Shaq was going with Diddy. He was going with Diddy.
I had quite the presentation, folks. I had quite the presentation.
And the crazy thing,
I was going to go crazy. If I would have went first, I think I would have had a chance to win. But that was too eloquently put. I was about to cream
the crazy thing with Diddy.
I'm a savage. I'm a savage. I'm a savage. I was going to have the presentation. It was there.
And I told Shaq, I was like, Shaq, Drake would have probably got it. I was scared of Drake because I know Jay probably how he feels about Drake. He probably would have got it. But I concede. I'm rooting for you. What are we doing here? This is what it's become. What's the point of the chat if you're gonna go? Oh, we get to concede. I'm disappointed in you, and I think it's because of your afro.
I will say, it is a little disappointing. I would have loved to hear Shaq's presentation. It probably would have been beautiful, and it would have been amazing to just watch me crush, even though he tried to put up a fight. Yeah. But we all know the inevitable was going to come anyway.
Listen to me,
I
Dale.
Prepared.
Let JD go. Go get yours off, JD.
Let me give my victory speech because Shaq gave one last week.
Go ahead, JD.
Here's my thing, chat. The J Awards, they've never been rigged. They've always been rigged. The J Awards have always been great. Great topics. We have a great host, unbiased.
Oh my God.
But I couldn't have done this without you, chat. Chat, thank you so much for believing in me and having me back. I worked my ass off this week for you guys so I could deliver a dub.
Jay, not you, Jordan. JB, Dale is on fire right now. He is on fire right now. He's on fire. Pissed. You were the one that begged all week to go third, and now you get it, and you're mad at me because I could have said P. Diddy and just left it at that, and what would have happened? I would also been a bad guy.
The third. No, you
it's
wouldn't.
Always
no, you wouldn't. You had a whole presentation.
Jay, is that against the rules? Is that against the rules?
It should be. How you conceding?
We gotta go off of wax and chop it up about that.
I've been saying since the beginning.
As the winner, JD, come on, like you.
I want everyone to present regardless, even if you think you're gonna lose.
No, because all those weeks that Dale was picking the low-hanging fruit and everybody was acting like it was normal, I can do what I want. Dale got to just pick the best person in any
The Miami Heat still played against the Lakers last year.
I voted for Jordan.
So
Jordan, right. He wouldn't understand that. This is why. So honestly, this is why we came up with the other chat to tell who we were picking, so we don't bump heads. Because the only time I had to concede is because me and Jordan, he went before me, and we had the same pick.
Dale, you have been manipulating the J Awards since the beginning. You have been manipulating the J Awards since the beginning.
What I've come to understand, and I think it's because I'm not from Washington or Seattle, this little trio you guys got going on, that I'm the only one.
I'm not from there either.
Manipulated. The only one that has
manipulated this. Jay, cut them mics, bro.
But JD, good job, bro. Honestly, that was one of the greatest presentations I've ever seen. Go back to college days. You did your homework. You wrote down facts. You probably had boiling points.
It was fire. It was fire. And
but Shaq, I'm very disappointed.
I bet you are. Congratulations. Congratulations.
All right.
I'm a big
Let's
fan.
keep it pushing.
Now, whoop-de-woo, we're still tied.
I'm a big fan.
All right, let's keep it pushing.
I had a better one than you. Diddy was beating Magic Johnson.
No, it wasn't.
That's tough. Nah.
No, it wasn't.
Nah.
No,
Trust me.
You're not conceding second place.
Listen. When Dale said, "Yo, he's operating," or I'm paraphrasing, with the big pill, I was like, "Dang, he doing all of this stuff with the big pill?"
With the pill. But
Bro.
it's just JD's presentation. You got it, yo. Good job, my brother. Good job.
Thank you, Dale.
That was crazy. All right, so the G League heading to the bubble. What do you guys think about this? Obviously it's going to be, it's a no-brainer. It just helps, with the injuries that's happening, the COVID situation, people who could get called up. It just keeps everybody safe, and it doesn't mess with the money. What do you guys think about this, Dale?
I think it's dope, but I was a little confused about it because the people, they're going to the bubble, right? Say they get called up for a 10-day. What's the protocol in going back?
That's a good
question.
Like, what's the protocol in going back? That's what I didn't understand. You see what I'm saying? It's a slippery slope with that. Like, you get called up, you do your 10-day, then you got to get tested, or for sure they probably got to isolate the situation. It just has to be. But I feel it's good for the kids, people about to get jobs, you know what I'm saying? And that's all it's about. Like, dudes about to get jobs, and other people are going to be working and all that stuff, and it's about that. So I think it's dope.
Nice, JD.
I don't think whatever the league does in COVID, I don't think they missed a beat yet. I think they're trying their best to keep the season going and keep people safe and all that stuff. So I think they've been doing their best job out of every other league in terms of stuff like that. So that's pretty good.
All right, let's go, JD.
Similar to my comments on Justice Winslow earlier, I forgot that the G League existed. So it was nice to go back and remember that, oh yeah, they have a developmental league. Yeah, I haven't really put too much thought into this thing. I think everything that Dell said was great. I think that having them in the bubble, I guess it makes sense. I don't know what the financial implications look like, though, because I know that it's going to be expensive to do that, and the G League doesn't bring in any money, I would imagine. They'd probably already take a loss year over year with the G League. The NBA obviously has to funnel money into that. So I don't know. I wish I would have thought about this a little bit more, but I don't. Even if I did, I still don't know what I would say about this. I really don't care about the G League. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
Jack.
Partially with Jay. I mean, the G League is kind of a joke, just because the NBA has so much money, yet they put zero into the development league, unlike the Major League Baseball, who does a really good job at that. But they don't do as good a job as COVID. Now, what this is actually doing is preparing the NBA to go back to the bubble. So, they send in the little workers to go in there, make sure all the knobs are working, everything, the lights are cutting on, and then they're going to relieve them of their duties. Then the NBA is going to go there, because if 5 players, I think, on the Washington Wizards, if they all test positive, I don't know what team that was, but if they all test positive for COVID, you have a problem. You have a problem. This is not going to work. No private flights, because you can't trust young men with money to do the right thing. You just can't, because you can't trust anybody in America right now really to do the right thing as far as protecting themselves from COVID. So why would I trust millionaires? That's the last people that I'm trusting is going to, be in my best interest. So the end result is you have to go back to the bubble. As sad as it is, it's a fact.
Wow. That's what's up. Dale.
Yeah, I went first, but I want to say something to Shaq about, I think like 3-4 years ago, the G League was more of a joke, but the last couple of years, I think with them adding that 2-way contract and the Exhibit 10, I think is way. Even that college league they add, where they're paying all the top 10 or top 20 recruits from high school, so they get paying them instead of going to college, you come to the G League. I feel like they see that they have their resources instead of the players going overseas. Like, LaMelo had to go overseas, and these other players. I think they become better with that. Like, I think the 2-way is I think that's pretty damn dope. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but Dale, my question is,
G League. Go ahead.
My question is real fast. Does the fact that I don't think any G League could play in your league and win a championship? I honestly think that.
You mean
What do you think about
any
that?
G League team?
Yeah,
Any
like
G
the
League
G
team?
League championship of the past 3 years, I don't think they would be able to come play, and that's a testament to the talent on the team.
No. But now it's so. What do you call it a joke? I think you can't compare it to a high level or like all your league teams are fairly high level, but it's still most of these G League teams, honestly, bro, still kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
They're
that's
like
because
literally
the
still
grown men
kids.
are
It's not
making real
supposed to
money
be-
in Europe. That's
It's
the
not
problem.
It's not supposed to be super competitive in the G League. That's just they're supposed to develop
Yeah,
talent. I like that they have a developmental.
Honestly, it's like it's really like a JV. Like
Yeah,
literally.
exactly.
In mental, in everything. So it's easy to say I think Madrid could go undefeated in the G League.
My thing is,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
so
I
then what's
think-
the point of the G League if it's just experimental for 1 or 2 players every year
It's
from
not
each team?
It's not experimental. It's developmental. Well,
Right.
that's what.
But
it is.
who
That's-
actually ever
that's-
really develops? That's the point that I'm making. Of course, you have 1 or 2.
Uh,
No. Don't go into naming
No, a
people.
lot
I'm
of-
just saying the majority versus the
Oh.
non-majority. The gap is ridiculous.
But we don't. But that's the thing. We don't like Christian Wood. He's killing this year. I think he came up
Yeah,
through the
but-
G League ranks. It's a lot of players, but I don't think it's therefore to make a superstar.
Christian Woods was
It's
more
there to
so
keep you playing.
situational. He was playing behind Anthony Davis for.
Okay, no. I understand. What I'm saying, I don't think it's like just like you say. You like how AAA is doing it with baseball. Like how much you know what I'm saying? It's like
No,
it's
I
players
get
there
it.
to
I
develop.
get that it is a
But
development league.
you
and
can't compare EuroLeague because honestly EuroLeague is they don't
argue
compare
that.
G League as the
Yeah,
second.
yeah,
They
yeah.
don't compare
Yeah,
G
yeah,
League
yeah,
as the
yeah. I
second
got you.
best league
I
in the
got you.
world.
I got
It's
you.
NBA
JD.
EuroLeague.
I got
Did you want to finish tapping in?
No, I mean, I think that the G League overall, it's a good thing to have a developmental league. I kind of agree with Shaq in the sense of like, how many people are they really pulling from the G League? I mean, you really have to be a special talent, and I understand that. I understand why they're trying, more people from college and overseas get pulled in than people from the G League. It's because you're banking on these young, like it's a not high risk, high reward thing, but you see their ceiling and you're investing in the young players as opposed to this guy's been in the G League for 5 years. He's already 27, 28 years old, whatever it is. It's like, if we're going to bring him up, it's going to be situational. Like the dude with the Lakers, what was that, last year or 2 years ago? And he killed it, but where is he now? It's like, so
he's the general manager of that Lakers.
They need to let LeVar Ball run the G League.
that would be
It would be the second
entertaining
best
as
league in
hell.
the world.
I don't agree, but
It would be.
All right.
I think the G Leagues get a rap because it's called the NBA G League. They just hear NBA and there's like, oh, they're supposed to be the same type of players, or the majority of players are going to be like the NBA because this is the second coming. No, this is not the second coming.
But
We're
then,
just
like my
trying to
brother
help
said,
kids.
but like my brother said in the comments, the cost of the output doesn't make sense. Then,
What do you mean?
like how much money that they put into this G League versus these kids that are never going to make it could go out to be doctors and do something else with their lives because they're in a worse situation than when they started.
But that's
I'm just saying pay
no, I
them
don't know if
more.
it's
I'm
worth
just
it.
saying pay them more. That's all I'm saying. Everybody should be making over $100,000 in the G
No,
League.
the two-way.
Yeah, but not two-way. Everybody. The last person on the bench should be making more than $100,000. These are just facts. If not,
that's-
God,
then
as
tell
a
me
so
the
you're-
business, though.
So you're basing it on, okay, I see what you're saying now. You're basing it
If
on,
I'm just here for
it's
like
not
what-
even about the talent. If my big brother makes so much money, you guys should help out a little more in the money-wise.
No, yeah,
Basically.
that too. But it's just
But-
like if
but-
I'm just a kid
but
that's
this
saying
is
I
why I
want to
can
stay in the
say-
States, I don't want to go to Europe to play basketball, I should make over 100,000 if I'm on a NBA
Right.
G League roster.
I
But
disagree.
who's demanding that?
No, I'm just saying
You know what I'm saying?
because
Like-
the NBA has all this money, but they put none of it
No,
to
no
actually
one's
in.
holding the kid to. No one's holding the kid to stay there.
That's the
If you-
problem. That's like giving somebody crack and saying, "Hey, you're a crack addict." Like what? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to make the NBA. You're not paying me anything. I have to fight tooth and nail every single year, and you know I'm not making the roster, and you're also not paying me. And I also have kids and a family. I could be doing something much more better in my life. You're the NBA, one of the richest conglomerates in the history of the world. You can give me $100,000.
But you're telling them your personal problem.
No.
That has nothing to do with their business.
But it's a lot of African American kids that are in the G League that are going through that. They're afraid to come overseas. So now I'm just out on the. I'm just out here. I'm just out here now. When I don't make it, I'm just out here.
But that's no, I get that. I wanna, and because I get that. But if you so in your mind you want to do something, right? It's been players that didn't go to G League and then made it to the NBA, went back to Europe. You made it through the Europe route. You could go to Europe route, but what if it's your mind and you're afraid to do that? I don't think that's what the G League is problem. I think it's gonna go up more. They're gonna start playing pays more. Everything is a stepping stone. Just like it's basically like how Shaq viewed Rudy Gobert getting all this money. It's kind of like that.
No, I just kind of it's the one off of
5
Kyrie
years
Irving.
from now it's gonna be like, damn.
It's the one off of Kyrie Irving getting to make $35 million, and he doesn't even have to go into it. If you put $35 million into the G League, that's one player. If you put $35 million into the G League, then it's a much different conversation that we're having.
No, I get it. I get that for sure. Because Kyrie didn't go to 5 games and he lost like $2.3 million. And it's like, okay, he's still about to get 32 more. I get that. I get that angle. Bad guy.
All right. So let's keep it pushing. We got a new segment. This show is just fire. Episode 8 is just fire. SHAQ, go ahead and explain this to the chat.
Okay, chat, we're trying out something new here with SHAQ-A-TOLOGY. You know, it's just a bracket of all the best of the best. For the first month, we're starting with the NBA City jerseys. Jordan will have a poll. You guys vote on it. You see the J region, the Dale region, the SHAQ region, the Dale region. In all of those, there will be an opportunity to make more points because that's what it's all about. You see the iPhone for $75,000. You see the PS5 for $50,000. You can get some jerseys. So we're just trying to get you guys as many points as possible, but also making it fun. So, yeah, that's basically, if you have any questions in the chat, you can let me know. Jordan, we already know Jay's pick for this round, but we're going to start with the Trailblazers and Grizzlies. Can you have the poll ready?
Yes, sir.
So these are the NBA City jerseys. You guys vote on which one is the best. We will have a champion in 1 month. It's also a lot of more things where you'll have points, but we got to get through this early stages. So,
SHAQ, is this the one that Jay put his preference on?
That's
okay.
Yeah. That's the Kings OKC.
Okay.
So you can do a prediction poll there.
Yep.
And Jay, you get to split any votes in your region. Right now, we got the Grizzlies. Looks like they're going to get this W. And also, the jersey giveaway is after this. The autographed Shaq McKissick jersey is after this, so stay tuned. All right, we got a winner there. The Grizzlies. Jordan, you ready for the next one? This is the prediction.
We're ending that.
This is the prediction. Yeah, this is the prediction. The Grizzlies won.
Okay. Which jersey is Jay's choice?
Yeah, you can just put either. You can put, yeah. And then you guys can bet right here on which one you think that Jay picked. Blazers low-key contenders. Are they? What? For the conference finals?
Sheesh, I don't think that jersey's making it that far, to be honest.
Oh, he's saying
they didn't even make it past the first round.
Yeah.
They're talking about actual NBA.
I don't know which one he's talking about.
All right, so this is the prediction. Make sure you so Jay before the show chose one of these jerseys that he would put forward. Which one do you think it was? What do you think that you know Jay's taste, chat?
I don't know if they do.
I'm not going to lie. Looking at both these jerseys on the screen, it's like it might just be because it's clashing, but like I don't like either of those. I'm sure they actually look good on the players like when they're playing, but
Let's see who's gonna get it right. Who's putting up some points in there?
We got 2 votes. How do I look at this? Why can't I see it before I could see?
We got.
2.
Oh, okay. I see it now. Jordan, I think you got to click on predict.
Oh, you're right. Oh, dang. Okay, we got 8 submissions in here.
Yeah, the mods will not be able to bet until next week.
Yeah, we'll figure that something out for that.
Yo, Jay.
What up?
Yo, go to Telegram because we can finish off your region with 2 more prediction bets, and then next week we'll head over to my region.
Right.
So wait till you see the jerseys. You can text it to me, and I'll let them know the winners. Just so you guys got an opportunity to bet more, because does it give you a max amount that you can bet?
I think you only get it's 10 points per prediction. So you put 10 points up.
Okay. I want to know who has the most points in the chat. Maybe Stefano's, or Mariana says she had like. Let me look at these prices. You get the jersey at 10,000. That's right around the corner. Okay, OKC was actually the jersey that Jay picked before the show. He picked OKC.
Wait, did they?
He would never pick Fox.
Did they even vote on who to advance these jerseys?
OKC is advancing. OKC is advancing. Okay, next we got Rockets Pelicans. You can make this a prediction. Jay, send me who you which one of these do you feel like is the best?
Wait, so Jay said OKC?
Yeah, he said OKC.
Yeah.
OKC.
Is this a prediction too, this one?
Yeah, prediction. Give these guys a win a little bit of money, man.
Yo, so we have to start a poll after the prediction too for this.
Shout out to Southpaw. Who else got? What was that? 260.
Southpaw won 576.
Yeesh.
Or they won 186 apiece.
Houston, New Orleans.
Yep, yes sir. Okay, Jay sent me his pick. I know which one is the winner.
Rockets, Pelicans. Start prediction.
So I know. You might as well pick your favorite one. You just never know.
Man, I like those Pelicans jerseys.
I like
them both. I like the Houston both. That color. That color is nice, but I just like the design of the Pelicans jersey.
The Houston jersey is a terrible jersey.
I thought they both.
That Pelican is something.
Yo, mods, let me know if you want to be unmodded. I can put you back after this. Okay, we got something cooking.
Birilski wants to be unmod.
Trigus, I don't know if we can run polls and predictions at the same time, can we? Maybe. Here, let's try it. Why not?
We got 5 votes apiece. Somebody about to. I know the winner.
I'm still steaming about the Jaguars, but
you were gonna
still
lose
get that out there.
You were gonna lose that.
I'm not steaming because of the loss. I'm steaming because of you quit.
In the manner that it went. Well, we're still figuring this out together. Is the prediction done? It looks done. We got 5.
I'm starting the poll.
Okay, submissions closed. The Pelicans. Jay picked the Pelicans. The Pelicans.
Heck. You have to let the poll run, you goofy.
Why? The prediction's over. Now they pick their favorite one, which is clearly winning. Goofy. Rockets are winning 7-2.
Yeah, but not everyone can vote or can do a prediction. So you have to run the poll so that we can actually create the winner of. I mean, the outcome's fine, but we still have to run a poll.
Keep going. Now you pick your favorite one. The first prediction was which one do you think Jay was going to pick? But this is he picked. It looks like the Rockets are going to take this round. I thought the Pelicans one was pretty cheesy.
You don't like
cheesy in what regard?
As in the little things right there, that placement. I didn't like that. This looks
Bro,
like
that's a nod to New Orleans,
Kansas.
bro.
These look
I
like the
think that's
Kansas
what
Jayhawks
Right.
jerseys. Yeah,
I
but
Right.
you
think that's
could
what
have
made
done it. You could have done it a better way. That's
it
just
what
my
it is.
opinion.
The eighth town with the pasta. Get out of here.
I don't
Yeah,
like the color.
Those are Kansas Jayhawk jerseys on the Pelicans. But all right, we're moving on to the final round of this episode. Jay, we got the Jazz and the Spurs. Let me know. Send to me. This is a tough one
Ooh, two
as
heaters.
well.
Two heaters.
The seeding is based off of the rankings during last year. You see Milwaukee and Los Angeles both have a bye. They will be in it next week. Their city jerseys. This is
Two heaters right here.
You can do so much with the one I picked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Swag wise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You
it's
know,
ridiculous.
like,
And
you coulda went-
Predictions up.
Yeah. You could have went both ways, but the one I picked, you could do a lot more swag wise. So.
Yeah.
they're running at the same time, Jay.
I'll run the poll too. Let's see.
Somebody said they're both ugly.
Who said that?
Let's see. Is this the? Oh, that's the.
Who?
Rockets page.
JD, you created these?
What?
The jerseys.
No.
These are the NBA city
I thought that
jerseys.
was dope. Oh no, I would have thought like one of you guys did some of them because I didn't see all of the city jerseys. That's why.
Gotcha.
That was one of them.
Gotcha. Let's see. Okay, we got it. Is this a poll or a prediction right here?
This one's a poll. So chat said San Antonio for
It's a tie.
who they thought Jay would pick
For the
okay.
prediction?
for the prediction.
Is the prediction over?
Prediction's over.
Yeah, the Jay did pick the Spurs.
Congratulations to all the winners.
Spurs is heat.
Right. Like, you could do so much with that. Like, if you can't do something with that, then like you probably should
Yeah,
be like,
bro,
out in
Can you
public.
buy authentic jerseys anymore? Because I remember
No,
growing up, like
no.
we had the NBA store and the web, like, but do they sell like authentic like they did when we was growing up? They don't, right? Like they won't sell these, right?
You
'Cause
trying
all
to
of
buy
them
them
will be-
already?
All of them will be replicas. No,
Right.
it was I want the Knicks city jersey. I seen that one and it was OD.
It's fire.
Jay,
Nice.
before we
OD.
leave, since we're already here, can you run a poll for the OKC and Thunder, the OKC and Kings real fast, just so we can get an actual winner other than Jay's pick?
Yeah.
So we got Grizzlies, Rockets, and Utah so far advancing. I wish I could see what type of points you have, because 50,000, that's a big number. 75,000 is an even bigger number. Who has the most chat points?
Man, I don't know. I like Sacktown's better, I think. Did you put the Mavs in my region, Shaq?
Looks like Sacktown.
Speaking of Sacktown, Shaq, how is Fox doing?
What do you mean?
Like, how's he playing? I didn't know.
I'm not sure either. All right, Jay. Looks like
Oh, okay.
Sacktown's gonna take that one. They're up 5-1.
Let's go take a look.
They're up
That's
7-1.
crazy.
You can call that one in the J region.
We're calling
It's a
that early. We're
blowout.
calling
Yeah, that's
that
a
early.
blowout.
Blowout.
That's a blowout.
All right.
That's a blowout. Okay, so all right, man. We got some good matchups here for next week. So
Give them a preview, Shaq.
I'll give you
'em
guys a preview. We got hold on. My bad. We got the Nuggets, Minnesota.
Ooh.
We got the Mavs and the Suns.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
fire.
Mavs are winning that
And
region.
we got the Clippers, Warriors next week. So
That's a
we will
tough
see.
one, bro. That one could be like in the Final Four, the Elite Eight, at least those jerseys. Those were both fire.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, baby. Now I think it's time for the jersey giveaway. The last segment of the show. The very last segment of the show.
By the way, this show was fire. Chat, if you guys agree, throw them.
Sevens in the chat.
Throw them 77s in the chat, man.
Yes, hold on. Let me get
Fire.
the Jay. I don't think they give you. I'll just
18-5, Shaq.
18-5.
Yeah.
Slow start.
Okay. You said he was better than Tatum and Ingram and all those guys.
He got paid like it.
I hate you.
He got paid like it.
I hate.
You're upset about the J Awards, and I get it.
I am, but I gotta go nitpick at everything you did because I feel like everything you did was leading up to the J Awards, and then you just come and pull this.
And
From now
just put the cherry
whenever
on top.
whenever Shaq concede, I'm gonna go to social media and leak his J Award gripe messages.
Those should already be leaked.
Right, those should be leaked.
All right, man. Type in the chat if you want to be eligible for the last giveaway. There are no more jersey giveaways, but there are other big giveaways on the way. But now to get a jersey, you have to buy it from the Player's Choice store with your player points.
Yeah, Shaq, you should go over that again because some people might not have been here at the beginning of the show. So since we got 33 people in here, let them know how they can buy this stuff.
Gotcha. Okay, so I think, Jay, you get player point. I think you get player points from, it doesn't tell me right here, but from raids, just being in here, coming every week to each chat. And if you get enough points, you can click on the little lightning bolt down in the bottom left with the little, it says your points next to it. And then you can see all of the things possible. I think somebody bought some songs that added to the Player's Choice playlist on Spotify and Apple. You can buy a Zion McKissick jersey white, the red one for $15, the black one for $20,000, PlayStation for $50,000 player points, and the brand new iPhone for 75,000 points. Okay, I think it's time. I think it's that time.
How many people we got entered?
Let me see.
Drum roll.
We got about 20. I can't see it right now because I'm bringing it up, but we got about 20. We got 18 good chances this week.
18? Does nobody want a jersey?
I mean, I gave away 7.
Yo, take off slow mode. Take off slow mode, mods. I don't know how to do it. How the hell would you guys even do that? Slow messages. Oh. Is that how you do it?
Is it off? Slow mode.
I can't tell.
Okay, well.
There. We're good. Okay.
Thank you, Mariana.
We want as many people in this as possible so that people who want a jersey.
Put those 7 logos in there.
I am, Tito. I'm young, still learning.
Boom. All right. Yeah, we ready. We about to get it. All right, let's slow the chat down. Well, you don't have to. Just stop chatting. Stop typing stuff. And we're about to pick a winner in 5, 4, 3, 2... Boom.
Oh my God. Yes.
It's
That's
only
fire.
right. It's only right. It's only right.
That's fire.
Mariana, congratulations. Wow, the shocker of the season right there. Wow.
That's amazing. Congratulations, Mariana. First of all, you deserve it. Second, do you remember? I don't remember if it was Trigus or Stefanos or someone in the chat before we even started the show. It was when the ad was running or the intro was running. Someone said, Mariana, you're gonna win the jersey today. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's fire.
That was shocking. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's dope.
That's so fire.
That is dope.
I went for a response.
Well, fellas, we got another. This probably, I say it every week, man, because we continue to outdo ourselves, man. Like, and shout out to you, chat, for tapping in. This show was fire, though.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Thank you guys so much.
Shout out to you. Shout out to the panel, the guys. Shout out to the chat, but also, man, I wish you guys knew how much Shaq puts into the production side. Like the production side is so much of Shaq.
Thank you.
It's crazy. He
Thank
makes
you,
us
my
look
guy.
good.
You guys
Give him his
understand?
flowers.
You guys understand how many texts I'm gonna have to deal with from Delroy over the next week about the J Awards, and I'm
Yeah.
just gonna laugh
It's
every
gonna be
time.
a nightmare. It's gonna be a
No,
nightmare in
I'm
that.
saying it. I'm conceding. I'm not just get.
Well-
What's the name? Whenever we hit the J Awards, whenever the J Awards comes up, get Todrick. What's his name?
Yeah, Todd. You want me to get Todd? I'll get Todd.
Whatever.
That's how Del concedes. He just gets a replacement for
No,
just
good.
the
It's
J
for the
Awards.
jail, yeah, because it's like it will always be blasphemy that someone so competitive puts all his homework in, just gets here and just laying
It is
No,
pretty
I had-
crazy that he can.
It's-
I had a
and-
big,
and you know,
I had a
it's
big
like-
presentation.
And this is what it reminds me of. I'm going to end with this. You always call season P. When
was a
it gets
good
to the
one.
thick and it's like,
That was
Thank
a
you
good one.
guys.
That was a good one. That was a good
Where's J Word Shaq at? Off of,
On
how do you-
sabbatical.
how do you come off? How do you come off a back-to-back championship and then go to the at the chip at your door?
because
Just
because
ring the
I'm
bell
setting
and
I'm
someone
setting the
pops up.
precedent for next week. I'm coming back with 2 more J Award wins. A three-peat
you're
is
like-
hard
it's like
on
you're-
this
it's like-
platform.
You,
Yo,
strategic.
everyone,
It's strategic.
everyone
you're
that's
looking
still
at
in
the
here.
Warriors, and then you're like,
If we didn't
Yeah,
get to you guys
yeah.
for following, for bits, for subscribing,
Thank you so
gifting
much.
subs, thank you guys so much. Today was, man.
that's
Thank
crazy.
you guys.
Yo,
Great.
so
Scumbag love
I'm
you,
about
bro.
to get with
brother.
I'm about to get with my baby boy pancakes and
All
enjoy the
Dan.
rest of my day.
We'll see you in the chat.
All right, y'all.
All
See you
right.
next
See
week.
you next week.
Peace.
I'm conceding next week.
He can't get over it.
Oh.
Hold on, wait. Okay, the stream stopped.